Some bad hair. Oh, hi, Mitty. You coming up? Want to be on the live? You're going to come in and join me? You can say hi. Yeah, probably be a couple minutes before people come on. Yes. Oh, here you are. Hi, Kim. Hi, Arlene. Can everyone hear me okay? You are Kim. Hey, Jessie. How is everyone doing this evening? Hey, did you all have a good weekend? Ours started out kind of busy, but then it slowed down and then got busy again. Sounds like my life lately. My mom moved in, I guess, just about 2 weeks ago to the retirement community where she was moving to. So she's actually in, but she's been having a little bit of time adjusting. Oh, you cleaned out. That's what I needed to do, Arlene. I did go over, I helped my mom get all of her boxes unpacked. Oh, good, Kim. I'm glad you did. I feel like I did not have a productive day today. Part of it is, and I think it's good now, is my internet was going in and out all day, and then at one point I almost had to cancel because at one point it was saying that my device could not find the thing. She did. She's having a little bit of a hard time adjusting, and part of it was that she just needed to get her stuff unpacked. So the kids and I went there on Saturday, spent like 8 hours, and got like her china cabinet all up and all the stuff in it, a whole lot of the boxes put away, and broken down, and took her out to lunch. Yeah, Kim, you're right. She needs to feel like it's her space, and I think it's finally starting to feel that way, although I told her, it was like, "If boxes and clutter give you anxiety, don't come to my house," because I feel like that's all my house is clutter and boxes anymore. I think she'll start feeling better, Jessie, that, she's got some of the clutter out. I think too, like, she'll start feeling when she starts meeting people and starts having more interactions and making friends, it'll help too. Oh, I think it's, always that beginning where it's like a transition. She knew, like, my aunt's there, or but otherwise she doesn't really know anybody. So she's been relying a lot on my aunt, and I'm like, gotta, get out there, start joining clubs. Unfortunately, her physical abilities have like really declined in the last year. I was talking to my sister about it and I was like, what the heck? Like, when did this happen? And because I usually just see her at her house. And so not anywhere she had to walk for so long. You get anxiety from furniture. Maybe that's why I don't hang pictures. I told my mom that I don't, she's like worried about getting her pictures up. I'm like, I have nothing on my walls. halls, and I always say I don't know, like, how to decorate, like, I don't know what should go where, what size photo, or how to group things, I can't figure it out. So, we spent a lot of time with that, and then the week before and then thankfully Sunday was pretty low key. Trying to think, Emily went to a sleepover her on Sunday, and then I went to after I dropped her off, I went to TJ Maxx. I hadn't been there in ages, and all I really needed was makeup wipes, but I spent, like, 3 hours in there. They're, like, trying on I think I tried on, like, 40 different things, found some amazing palettes, like a Pat McGrath palette, the Celestial Nervina, for, like, $35. It was, like, crazy insane. A couple of Morphe palettes in there also. There was one no, it wasn't ColourPop, I think it was Creme Shop that was really pretty. And an Uma Beauty palette. So I got one for myself and some for gifts. But yeah, I went in for makeup wipes that should have cost me like $4 and I walked out having spent like 100. But I don't feel too bad. Hi, Wilma. I don't feel too bad because I had not been shopping like that in a long time. I do love Nomad's formula. I did you get the new one, the Okavango? Oh, Kim? I didn't order it right away, and I'm kinda holding off. I wanna watch some more reviews of it because it's gotten kind of mixed reviews. Um, some people absolutely love it. I love the color story, I do have to say, I absolutely love the color story, and I've loved a lot of other, my Nomad palettes, but, I've heard some people having some trouble with the shades, especially the shimmers. Alright, so I'm still not sure if I'm gonna get that one the new one or not. I do love it, though. I do love the color story, but I don't know if I wanna pay $42 on for something that's not gonna, work that well. Oh, I love the colors, but I'm a neutral person. I love neutrals. My favorite Nomad is yeah, Kim, that's the safari one. And, my favorite Nomad is the, Hudson Valley one that they did last year. Let me see if I can grab it. Oh, I know. It's actually in a monthly palette thing. It's my, I think, October or November. I think it's my November palette, so that one's away. I have the Berlin Underground. This one is probably the one I like the least of the ones I have. It's really grungy. There's not a lot. There's a lot of shimmer shades in here and not a lot of mattes. So, oh, I don't use this one too much. I kind of keep it around in case I have a collab where I need to do like a grungy palette. Yeah, there is like a mustardy yellow. See, I'm neutral, but I don't like the yellows and the oranges. Hi, Erica. You're just watching ads. I also have, what else do I have from there? This one and, oh, there it is. I have the Toscana one and I have the Simple and Express. This one was my January one. I liked this one a lot. But and this is kind of neutral too. It has the green, it has that red and blue in there, which I kind of shied away from. But like these colors up here, and these look a lot like colors in the Okavango palette, as do these down here. Or it's really these two that are different. And then the Toscana is super neutral. Well, the Simple and Express one, that was one, they have a bigger one of this, and the 9-pan one was a special one they did with Ipsy. They have a bigger one of it, and this is the Toscana. Again, they have a lot of these. These are gorgeous. This, unlike the this one, unlike the Underground, is almost all mattes. There's like this in the Underground should probably be used as together. I do love this Toscana one. And let me see if I can locate real quick my other one. Excuse me. Sorry to show you my butt and possibly all of my messiness. Is this it? No. This is it. Sorry, y'all. I had to grab this one because this one to me is my absolute favorite head of the Nomad. It does have some of the oranges that I'm not a big fan of. I think too, this one being from the Hudson, based on the Hudson Valley area in New York. My grandmother lived there. My mom grew up there. What is that one? And it only has the 3 shimmers like down the center here. But I absolutely love the matte. This, and actually, this kind of reminds me of the one they released today, the Safari one. Kind of reminds me a little bit of this in Color Story. What do you guys think? I think this one is really pretty colors. I love this one. This is like definitely in my like top 5 palettes. So I don't know. Oh, somebody say hi, Midnight. Oh, now he's going to pull up PowerPoint for me. That was Midnight, if y'all don't know. Too much green for you? Oh, it's a little bit too much for me. I'm trying to see. Hey, Miss Sherry. There's really like 3 greens right here. Like this kind of leans green. And I guess like there's about 4 greens. These 4 greens. But I love this one. Yes, he's beautiful, but he's a pain in the you-know-where. There, he loves to insert himself, especially when he thinks it's treat time, which he thinks it's treat time. Oh, I can see he was also trying to make a comment for me. Oh, jeez. Now he's knocking stuff down. Midnight, you are not a very good co-host here. Yeah, he thinks it's always treat time. 3 sheets. Yes, thank you, Kim. So yeah, I'm a little torn on the Okavango palette. There are some people who just absolutely love it. I actually prefer to listen to the people who you can tell they're really being honest. Like they will say like, this is great, but these ones aren't, maybe my favorite, right, as far as the colors. All right, so now I'm going to wait and see on that one. I really appreciate when they have done and when the influencers who got it in PR when they do like multiple looks so that they really have tried it out, have seen how it's, worked kind of over time. And they've used like every pan and in there. Those are the folks I like to listen to. Oh, thank you, Miss Erica. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm doing with that one. And so let's see. Sunday I went to Target. And then actually the Nomad palette I got, or I didn't get a Nomad, I got the Morphe. And I do love the Morphe formula, at least on the one I got recently. I love. So we'll see. And the one I got was like one of their really big ones. It has like, I don't know, I think it was like 39 pans or something. No, Sherry, it's not that you need to play with it more. It's more of the, when people are all happy all the time with everything, I start going like, but are you? Is everything great and wonderful? So, no, I appreciate you and Erica will tell it how it is. As I can look at a palette and be like, oh, that's beautiful. But unless I've really played in it, I can't tell you. And that's what I like about doing my like monthly palettes and my shop, my stash is I actually really do get in there. Or I only have about 3 or 4 palettes that I use each month now. And it allows me to get more into my collection and also to really be able to say if I like a palette or not. So it's the same thing with boxes, Sherry. I will give boxes usually 3 months or 3 times until I will pass judgment on them. Because anybody can have a bad month. Hi, Itzel. Oh, if I get a box, there are a few boxes after one time I was like, oh no. Oh, there's sometimes when it's oh no after one box, but most of the time I will give them at least 3 chances. Is to really see, how they are as a company, if I like what they're doing over time. I also usually vet a lot of boxes before I even get them. I watch a whole lot of other people that get them in PR, and I pay more attention to actually what's in the box and would I like it than, and if they're raving about it. Because I want to get boxes that I know I'm going to use stuff, which is why I'm getting rid of a lot of boxes. It is because I just don't have room for everything. And I love y'all, but it's expensive. So I'm going with the ones that I really like. Yes, Sherry, there was that. Oh, that one was really bad. I mean, that was, I think, the worst I've ever seen. Right. I only have one face. How much do I really need? Heck, if you looked at it, you'd be like, you don't even need all of this. As there are repeat colors and things. I probably have 10 palettes that have like that like sandy color in it. I probably have even more that have like dark browns because that is one I use like almost every day. It's that color. So, do I need all of this? No. and I'm trying to get myself to get less. But then I go in TJ Maxx and I find all the pretty things. Yeah, I think that was the one. And some of the deco crated ones haven't been great either. Right, you did. You spent your money so that we didn't have to. I do feel like there's a couple more or beauty boxes that aren't going to be around much longer. They're look fantastic from what I've heard, and I didn't check out the site today. I meant to, but internet issues. I've heard is not even taking new subscribers right now. Glossy Box is like having like outlet clearance, and you can only subscribe month to month. To me, that's usually a clear sign that the box is on the way out. Especially if they've had like annual things in the past. It means they don't feel like they're going to oh, have product or have things. They're also sending a lot of repeat products. So, I just feel like Glossy Box and Look Fantastic are on their way out. Which is sad. I know. I love their advent calendars, although I had that one Glossy Box lost me on that one advent calendar where I was missing like 3 drawers and the entire day 24, 25, hey, whatever the last day was, it had like the majority of the value for the box in it, and I had nothing. And they were then only going to give me like $5 back. And I was like, no. Oh, because they weren't going to replace anything. They're like, oh, we are out. But the Look Fantastic calendar this past time, I almost got it because they had the Christoph Robin sea salt scrub. I might get the 2022 Glossy Box calendar if they reduce it more. It's now, if you guys are interested in it, it is $55. It was originally like 110, so it's like 50% off. They drop it down to 40, I might get it. I should check Look Fantastic too and see if they're selling their 2022 calendar. Because even if that one even drops below 50, it's worth it just to get the Christoph Robin sea salt scrub for me. That's about like what one of those sea salt scrubs would cost. It's new, so there would be enough in there that I would like at that price. Yeah, the Easter egg was terrible. If you go check, Sherry, let us know. Hi, T. You did catch it. Oh, naughty, naughty. Peeking in from work. I peek in all the time from work. Yes, way not worth the money. I even looked at it because I think they have that on sale now too. Hey, Kim, thank you so much. I think they have the Easter egg on sale for like $20 now, maybe. But even I looked at it and I was like, it's not even worth $20 to me. Hey, so they dropped the advent calendar a little bit more, maybe, and Look Fantastic, even at 55, I might pick that one up. Just because it had enough in it that I liked. It was one I debated, and I wasn't going to pay the 100, whatever it was at the time. name originally. Yep, that's Erica. That's our wicked awesome team up there. They're Sherry and Erica. They're both on and probably on their phones. Yeah, Noelle shows some calendars. I like to do a lot, but I vary them across a lot of different I don't wanna say genres because A, that's a weird term for it, but, like, I'll have kids calendars, I'll have calendars that are, like, $20 and under, and then I usually do a couple of big ones. And it's like last year I did the ASOS, which I loved that one. That one was a fantastic calendar for the price. And then I did what were my other big ones? I did the FabFitFun one, which that one borders on not being worth the price. I like the FabFitFun one because it actually is a lifestyle calendar. They really do have, like, home items, like, they had a, wine one of those stainless steel wine and tumblers, they had some socks. So they really do have some lifestyle items along with makeup and skincare. There it is I think it's a little high for what it is, but you definitely get your money's worth. I do wish it was a little bit less, though. Oh, so I'll probably do as long as they have them, and I can get them at a decent price, I'll probably do both of those again this year. What else did I do this year that way would have been considered a bigger calendar? Exactly, Kim. The FabFitFun one, that's, it of all of them probably has the most that I could re-gift to people, well, or gift to people since it's not really re-gifting. I bought it. It just happened to come with a lot of other stuff. But yeah, it is the best one to kind of wrap up things that, are really nice, just maybe not for you. Like, I think I did gift a couple of things from that one to different people. I think I gave the socks to, like, some of Emily's to one of Emily's dance teachers. It was like, if anybody needs nice cozy socks, it's dance teachers. I think I gave somebody the a wine tumbler. I know I threw the, travel bottle set in a giveaway. I did keep a couple of things, though. I kept the nude stick, which I actually really liked, and I'm glad I kept it. No, look fantastic. Oh, ooh, I have to look at that. They have Christoph Robin and Elemis on sale. Those are, like, the 2 things now that I'm like, "Ooh, I can get that on sale." I got a really good buy on let's see if it's handy. Nope, it's over yonder. Or on, Elemis from Macy's. And it wasn't the original one that they showed. Bye, T. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, it wasn't the Elemis that I got was not actually on the one day that they had it. There was a bundle that had, like, the cleansing butter. It wasn't the balm. Yeah, I need to hoard my money for vacation too, although we're still trying to figure out vacation. And we had it all planned out. We were gonna go to, um, Toronto and Niagara Falls, and we were gonna make a couple of stops on the way. Like, we were gonna drive out to Pittsburgh. where I have a lot of friends from college and then drive up to Toronto. Yes, you can get some great sales at Macy's. I love it too. Oh, oh, I have several. My mom like always gives me a gift card for my birthday to Macy's. But we were gonna go to Toronto. I keep trying to convince the rest of them to go to Boston. I think it would be perfect. Andrew just finished with history, with American history, and Emily starts. No, Emily still has like world history next year. Okay, so you can just meet me up at the falls. Falls. I've been to Toronto once for a couple of days. And then went to the falls when I was like their age. So I know it's a good age to go to the falls. So we were going to go through Pittsburgh up to Toronto and then drive to Niagara and then come down. But I thought I was only going to be teaching for 8 weeks this summer, and it turns out I have to teach for 12. And I have to be in person for at least for one of the 2 courses that I'm teaching. So Emily was like, "Hey, your work sucks." And I was like, "Well, it does suck that I have to be there, but it also is what pays for the vacation. So, oh, we have to kind of put up with work." Yeah, they probably would love the duck boat tour. Or we used to have one around here. Or I don't think they do it anymore. Probably be dangerous in Baltimore to do it. That or the squeegee kids would hold up the whole boat. So we're still trying. I'm hoping to make like just Niagara Falls work. Yeah, Kim, I live just south of Baltimore. I work right in Baltimore though. Jessie's from around the area too. She's like, "Yep, you're right." Sad but true. It's one of those like, this is why we can't have nice things. All right, I got an itch. Kim, I'd like to tell you that they're all false, but I can't. There's a reason I try to work from home as much as possible. Oh yeah, it's kids, but it's also grown adults too. Oh, but the kids are, yeah. And Kim, you probably remember New York used to have a problem with like squeegee kids and or just squeegee people. Oh, that would just like come up to your car and try to clean your windows. Those and then try to shake you down for money. Hey, well, that's what they do now, although oh, it's even a bigger shakedown. Mm, I am gonna have to check that one out. Jesse, have you seen that one? Chrissy and Rock? Yeah, we've had those too. We've had more than enough of those. Those, broad daylight night ones. We've had, you know, people mug, all these things just happening in broad daylight. Hmm. I am gonna have to check her out. Well, that's what I figured. There it is that you meant Boston. I thought Emily was gonna be home by now. Oh, she went to the pool. The pool opened this weekend, and she I can remember when my kids were babies, and there was always this, like, gaggle of, I guess, around 12, 13-year-old girls that walked around every year like they ruled the pool, and it would change from year to year. Apparently, this year is Emily's year. There's, like, her and, like, 10 of her friends were there yesterday, and they all, like, for the most part, belong to the pool. Well, some of them were there on guest passes. Oh, yeah, Kim, I have that in the suburbs of Baltimore, or, like, every corner, or outside of every Walmart, or in Target. The fake singing, especially outside of Target. I don't know why there, or as opposed in Walmart's always somebody, a like, with their kids, and I feel terrible. So I had the one time I had a laugh, like, I went to Walmart with my kids, and we went past this woman, and she had this sign like, "Hey, homeless, out of a job, 3 kids." It's and, I was gonna give her maybe some money on the way out. On the way out, all of a sudden, the sign had changed to, like, 5 kids. I'm like, "Now you did not give birth to 2 kids in the half hour I was in Walmart." It was like, "The 3 wasn't sad enough, so we're gonna bump it up that I have 5." It's like, "No." So, yeah, Emily's at the pool. I figured she'd be back by now because she doesn't have dance. Dance finally finished. Well, I shouldn't say finally. That's a good idea. Oh, that was nice. And that's what I'll do sometimes. Like, if I'm going into, like, a McDonald's or a convenience store, like, in the city, and somebody's, like, begging for money, I'm like, "Look, what do you want to eat? I will get you, so, something to eat inside." Hey, but I'm not giving them just straight money. Oh, yeah. Dance is finally done for the school year, at least. She starts back to dance. So she has to take summer classes. One day she got a perm. Right. Not working 12 weeks. Oh, yeah, I've seen them out there sometimes, Sherry, with, like, coats and, like, shoes and phones that are better than mine. Yeah, less dance, but yep, dance in the summer. She starts last week of June, and, like, Monday evening, she has, like, I think ballet pre-point, and then a, conditioning. She might have tap that night too. It just so happened they all fell on the same night, and then Wednesday, she has, like, another conditioning one, and she's volunteering teaching all summer at the dance camps, which I'm okay with because I don't have to pay any money for her to volunteer teach at the dance camps. I also know that, she keeps doing those. Yeah, those point shoes are expensive. I'm like, You can stay pre-point as long as you want, girl." Because not only are they expensive, they wear out really quickly. Oh, wow. I'll have to look into that. That especially as she gets older for a summer program for her. She would love that. I keep wishing that they'll go back right before the pandemic. So 29 the holiday of 2019, and her they went up and did a master class in New York City, and then they went and saw a Broadway show afterwards. And I was that was a really fun trip. I mean, we had to get up at like 0 dark 30. It was so early to catch the bus, and we got back super late, but it was a lot of fun. Yeah, she is super into dance. Now we just need to find something for Andrew to get super into. Scouts has been Scouts, school, everything has been a big struggle for him lately. Um, been having a lot of problems there. So between Emily with all good things with dance, and we spent like a week at the theater because she either had rehearsal or dance like or the actual recital every night that week. But oh, and she almost broke her toe the week before her recital. Well, she like one of her friends in class was like jumping up to get a piece of candy that the teacher had tossed out for answering a question right. And when her friend came back down on the seat, the leg of the seat, and of course, with all of her friends' weight, came down on Emmy's toe. Oh, and so she walked around in like a boot for about a week. Thank goodness she did not break it. Like we took her to the orthopedic doctor to have it looked at because I was like, hey, it was her big toe too. Oh, and so that's like the only all of the other toes, they would just like, hey, hey, tape it to the next one, but the big toe they worry about. So we took her to the orthopedic doctor because I was like, we need to let your teacher know if you're not dancing in like the like 8 dances you're supposed to be in and helping the, 3 or 4 classes. She ended up with just a really deep bruise. I mean, you can still kind of see the bruise on it, but she made it through. In fact, she spent like the entire weekend, most of that week after school, and then the entire weekend and at the recital because she helped out with all the other classes. Is Yep, she kept the toenail. It actually was like below the nail. So if this was like your toe, it's kind of that like knuckle right below it is kind of where it came down. And so, but we had that, and then, like I said, Andrew's having trouble. A lot of bullying. So it's been really hard. He likes scouts, but he's incurred a lot of bullying there. Um, it's been really, really sad. And I know sometimes his actions aren't the best, but sometimes it's you can only poke a bear so many times. They are so mean. They are just horrible to each other. And it's like they ended up with like this big clique. So I'm trying to get him to look into another troop because I hate to see him stop. He's made it to first class rank. He actually has everything he's supposed to have done for star, but they refused to do his board of review for it. That they said because of like his behaviors and they weren't able to verify his leadership. Meanwhile, had he had been helping out with one of the Cub Scout dens the whole year, so there's no reason they couldn't have verified it. So I'm hoping before he leaves, it's like that they will let him rank up because he's done everything he's supposed to have done. And if he starts with another troop, he starts like the whole timeline over because you have to be active in that troop for at least 6 months. But I'm trying to get him to switch. I think the other one sounds a little bit better for him. That's interesting, Jesse. I don't know. I'm hoping they have like some type of like engineering club or something paying it for him. He loves to like build and put things together, take things apart. Sometimes to take things apart doesn't go so well. When he was helping my mom with stuff, I was like, every time he was touching something and trying to fiddle with it, I'm like, please put that down. And my mom's like, oh, he's fine. I'm like, hey, do you want that to still work? Uh-oh, you look tired.
I'm cold.
Oh, you cold. Old. Yeah, he would love robots. Say hi.
Ha!
Her shirt, by the way, says, I'm not weird, I'm limited edition. She just got back from the pool with all her friends.
It was cold, but it was okay.
It was okay.
Still silly.
Like I said, he's apparently, the gang's all here. I just need Andrew to come up now. I've got Midnight, I've got Emily. Hey, I've got them all.
Mm-hmm. Not baby Zubu.
Right. Zeus isn't here, my other cat. Yep. She's been swimming the last 2 days.
And tomorrow.
Oh, and tomorrow, apparently. We've just traded dance now for swimming, apparently.
I got auditions on Thursday.
Yeah, you have auditions. You better get yourself.
I know all the dances.
Okay.
The Jasmine goes.
That's the one you need to practice the most. The other two I know you know. Yeah, she has to every year she has to re-audition for dance company.
Lovely.
Yeah, she definitely stays active. That's why she's like little skinny mini here. Every calorie that goes in her, she burns. It's also why she's a shorty.
Then how is Lila not, or Kenzie? If every calorie that goes in burns.
I don't know. She drank her calcium, so her bones grew.
That's why we need to go to Giant.
Oh, okay. Oh, for the cheese sticks, right? She has an insane metabolism. How fast you burn calories. She also has bad eating habits, though, too. Truth be told. Well, she picks at food. Like, she'll get her dinner and she'll eat a little bit of it. And then, like, 20 minutes later, she'll eat a little more. And 20 minutes later.
This is not true. I mean, just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little true, maybe. What's for dinner tonight? Chicken Caesar salad.
I want a little bit. No. So, like, all of Natalie's friends, like, all of her friends were there.
Mm-hmm.
And her mom brought us pizza, so I had a slice of pizza.
Oh, okay.
So, that's why I only need a little bit.
Okay.
It's wet.
Yeah. And I was like that at one point, never as slim as her, but when I was in high school and I was on swim team and swimming every day, I could pretty much eat anything I wanted and still stay pretty slim. Right. See, it goes well with pizza. She'll pack some for lunch tomorrow, probably. What happened to your fingernails?
I got bored in health class,
Okay.
and I just went.
She had a sleepover and they painted nails, and now she only has one hand that's painted. Apparently, school's boring, and so picking off nail polish is
No,
a much
only
better way
because
to.
of Miss Johnson.
Okay. Hey, watch it.
Jeez.
I know.
I look like I just woke up.
No, Sherry says she picks hers off too.
I only did one in the sixes because I was a little bored in the sixes.
Well,
then I got real bored in Miss Johnson's.
Oh, can you tell it's the end of the school year? Like, just they're just done.
There's only 11 days.
You're right. They're just done.
And it's 14 days till my birthday.
Right.
I'm so excited. Mom, I gotta be 12.
It's not 14 days till
Yes,
your
it is.
birthday.
14, yes it is.
Tomorrow's the 31st, and your birthday's on June 14th.
Yeah, but it's when June 14th starts. So you got the 31st,
Save
1,
me.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then my birthday. That's not 15.
I'm not quite sure how she had this many up and said 13.
No, 1.
Oh,
2,
I get it. Okay.
3.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for this high entertainment here.
Birthday!
Okay. You don't need to hurt people's ears, especially mine.
Oh, can they hear me?
Yes, they can hear you.
Oh, I thought you were headphones in.
Yep, they can all hear you.
I thought I was talking to you the whole time.
Oh, you were talking to everybody. Notice she doesn't change, though.
Oh yeah. It's a party. It's a party.
They're already done. I know. We go so late. Yeah, we hear you. All right. Well, I'm probably going to go in a few minutes here. But then she continues to just do the same thing.
I gotta get my ballet in.
Then you need to get your jazz in.
Okay, ready?
Oh.
Maybe let's not show them.
Your son doesn't end till the 23rd. Wow, that's really late. I don't think we've ever even gone that late. Now, when do you start, though, Kim? Do you start after Labor Day? Because the weird thing is that we used to start after Labor Day, and we would still end mid-June.
Right? That's when we would start.
Yeah, we used to start.
And June 17th.
Yeah, we would start right after Labor Day, and they were still getting out the middle of June. And they were like, oh, if we start before Labor Day, then the kids will be out earlier. No. Oh, it's still mid-June that we end up getting out.
Wait, so do they have more than 180 days of school? Or do they have longer winter break?
I don't know.
Friday.
Okay, don't do that. Yes, she has her last 3 days are half days. Actually, I think this year the last 4 days, like the Friday, and then they go for 3 half days the following week.
No, the Friday's not a half day.
Oh, I thought it was.
No, what? Okay, here's the schedule.
Okay,
The full week this week. Well, like,
Oh, they start back the first week of August. Ow.
but she said they're already out.
Right. I mean, my kid, we would never get vacation. We would never be able to take family vacations.
Okay, so basically,
Okay.
we have full days this week, except for we had off Memorial Day.
Right.
And then next week we have full days, except for on Wednesday we have a half day.
Oh, Wednesday's a random half day. Okay.
It's like student day or something. I don't know. Like student learning day, professional learning day, something. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday
are all half
of
days.
the week after,
which are
half days. And we get to have a 6th grade party because we're just cool like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I always think it should be after Labor Day, but people were complaining that it would go too late then in June, and I'm like, you're still going to mid-June. It didn't help anything.
Didn't we not start last year until? Didn't we start last year August 23rd?
Yeah.
Or 30th?
Yeah. 23rd or 30th. That's a big difference.
Well,
a whole week.
No, it's almost like did it start this Monday or this Monday?
Yeah. Yeah, they just snatched that from them. I mean, they still have Labor Day off.
Oh, yeah.
To me, it's though like they're just starting to get into it, and it's
No,
like
it was the 30th.
Okay, now you have a day off.
It was definitely the 30th because I remember like we went on a Monday, and then the next Monday we had off.
Right, Jesse, you're completely right, and that's what the governor always argued was that Ocean City, the big like vacation destination in Maryland, and it was better for them if people had off until after Labor Day. But the parents complained that the kids were getting out too late in June. I'm like, they're still getting out mid-month. It doesn't make any sense. Right. Although I don't know, Sherry, I'm of the opinion that I would be okay with like year round with like 2-week breaks at different points, not every month. Every month. 2-week breaks every month. You go for 2 weeks, you have 2 weeks off.
Yeah. I like that.
Right. It's not like they had any snow days this year.
Yes,
they technically did in Howard County have one. It was like December 23rd, and they
got off December 24th.
Yeah, they technically could have gone, but I think it was supposed to be a half day, and they decided not to make the kids do any
I'm proud of them.
Asynchronous stuff that day. I'm not, because they said it was going to be asynchronous, and I'm like, you could have made them do like really goofy stuff.
Called it Code Purple or Code Pink. Okay. We have too many codes. We have Code Green, Code Red, Code Orange, Code Yellow, Code Purple, Code Pink, Code Blue. They're
gonna have to start like looking at crayon colors to come up with new codes.
Code Magenta.
That's it. I feel like it keeps them learning. And I also think it works better with the way society is now. Like parents work the entire year. Or it would be easier for parents to take off and to find childcare. Or if we had it maybe broken up differently. I don't know. Some might argue that it's easier or because the kids are home from college. I don't know. There's no right answer for everybody. And there's never going to be. Yeah, in our area, almost everybody, both parents work. We know a few families where
we don't.
Well, now Brahm's mom.
Okay, sure.
And Haley's didn't work for a long time. Oh, yeah. All right, guys. I am going to get going. Make this person. Wow. I don't want to work anymore either. Unfortunately, my husband doesn't make enough that I can't.
Well,
I
then
can
make
just
him
quit.
get another job.
Hey, Lori. Hey, we're actually going to get going pretty soon, Lori. But thanks for stopping by. I know I have to go make dinner now.
Yeah, and I'll go take a shower because this hair is not doing it.
Yeah, you need to take a shower and get all that stuff out. Hey, stop. Not y'all. Her. Say bye, everyone.
Bye.
And I will see you all. Well, I'll see you in videos and chat with you there. But I will see everybody for live at the end of June. Bye.